Right. So let's all these server access should be moved into a dedicated module service. So I'll move one for you just to show you what you might run into. So in a dedicated services directory, we're going to create a module service. So this will be JavaScript here, and this will be module service.js. And in here, we'll have that function. So const delete module. It'll be a function that runs this fetch. Yes? Now that fetch is going to need this module ID as an argument. So I'm just going to pass it here. Yes? And as I have that module ID, notice one of the things I could do is export this. I can export this delete module. Yes? And then in here, this whole fetch, I could replace it with delete module. See that delete module? If I click on it, that delete module, notice that it's grabbing it from where? This delete module is grabbing it from the actions. It's not grabbing it from the services. See that? Right? Because I ran into a name clashing. See that? We have a function already called delete module, which is in the actions. Yes? And now we have a delete module that lives in the services. Right? So you might run into these issues. Right? So one way around that is that you can wrap all your functions, delete, create, find, all of them. You can wrap them inside of a constant that you have all your functions in a map. You have all your functions in a map, and then you export this. You export this as your default. Right? You export as a default. Yes. Now, when you import it, you can say import module service from services / module service. Now module service is what? This module service is equal to this map, right? So I could prepend my delete module over here, where I can prepend it with module service dot delete module. Right now there is no ambiguity at which one are you calling, right? Because we have namespaced it. Make sense? Right? So this dot then just lives down here. One more thing. ES6 has a syntactic sugar that if your map or object, your name and values are the same, right? You can omit the value, right? So this delete module just by itself, it's as if you also have the delete module over here. Oops. Right. So this is again to save you from typing so much, right? So let's remove that and leave it like that. So this should still work. Right, so the delete still should work just the same. All right, everybody okay? Makes sense? All right.